Hi, we are Atlas Consulting, and today, in collaboration with the Australian Red Cross, we're here to present Dreamtime, our solution to enhancing the social awareness of First Nations arts in the Australian community. I'm Pratik, a product owner, and today I'll be joined by our Scrum Master Anthony, our business analyst and QA testers Nathan and Eric, our UX UI designer Vihan, and our developers Casey and Tejit. To preface our solution, we'll critically evaluate the key problems with First Nations arts: a lack of discoverability of First Nations artists and artworks, a lack of motivation to engage with First Nations arts, and a lack of appreciation for the cultural significance of First Nations artworks. Following this, we'll investigate how our solution maintained front-of-mind awareness of these problems through the following objectives: consistency of usage and meaningfulness of benefits. We will then deep dive into our two-pronged solution, Dreamtime Creator and Dreamtime Explorer, breaking down its impacts and significance to art enthusiasts using the following SDG goals. Throughout our project, our team has closely adhered to the Agile Scrum framework. We defined our roles based on our key strengths and interests. However, we avoided locking ourselves into these roles and truly embraced the concept of cross-functional teams. Due to the short project timeframe, our Scrum Master and product owner participated in research and QA testing. This cross-collaboration helped us keep a shared vision of all our product goals going into sprint planning sessions and help prioritize communication within our daily stand-ups. Our team strived to ensure that we kept motivated through check-ins and self-introspections within our sprint retrospectives. Our product backlog was kept fluid but strictly adhered to fulfill our vision. Individual tasks were prioritized within our sprint backlog in Jira based on our predefined user stories. The development team then converted these user stories into a functioning product backlog following our sprint planning. As our sprint backlog changed, our burn down chart went through abrupt changes, which assisted in optimizing our workload for future sprints. After our first sprint planning session, we wanted to develop a way to transform the First Nations art industry. Atlas Consulting found key opportunities within 4 UN Sustainable Development Goals that our team can directly apply to the Australian community about their knowledge of First Nations arts. These are to provide a good quality education about First Nations artworks, promoting the Indigenous art industry for economic growth, reducing inequalities through raising awareness, and helping to engage with different cultures to remove stigmas. The solution we present today is therefore built with the progress of key Sustainable Development Goals in mind.
Atlas Consulting will now introduce a problem domain. A fragmented relationship exists between the Indigenous community and the greater Australian community. The issue is deep-rooted and primarily attributed to a lack of awareness and appreciation of First Nations culture. An important aspect of Indigenous culture, their artworks, are severely underrepresented in the art community, with only 20.5% of Australian galleries showcasing Indigenous artworks. Furthermore, in a recent survey, only 44% of people agreed that Indigenous arts are well represented in the Australian community. The lack of appreciation of Indigenous art is evident through its misappropriation, with over 80% of Indigenous artwork sold in Australia being inauthentic, highlighted by case studies such as Birubi. Ultimately, the lack of awareness and appreciation of Indigenous art contributes to the marginalization and loss of identity of First Nations people. Through research and analysis, our team devised the following problem statement. How can Atlas Consulting increase the awareness and appreciation of Indigenous art to decrease marginalization and loss of identity within Indigenous communities? But why is it important that we address a lack of awareness and appreciation of Indigenous arts? Well, the importance of Indigenous arts to First Nations people and the broader Australian community is evident in its cultural, economic, and social significance. Art is an integral aspect of First Nations people's culture, as it is used to pass down knowledge of the land, events, and beliefs. Dreamtime stories of creations are depicted through artworks and passed down from generation to generation through these artworks. This tradition is imperative to keep the culture alive and foster great understanding between Indigenous and non-Indigenous communities. Indigenous arts plays a significant role in promoting cultural diversity by providing a platform for different regions to develop and express their unique styles. Furthermore, the Indigenous art industry is critical to the economic health of Australia. It is a unique industry with global recognition, and it enhances Australia's national identity and reputation. Indigenous art is estimated to contribute 70 million to the Australian economy and 10% of remote Australian incomes. Lastly, art provides an important medium of expression for Indigenous peoples. Arts enhance their well-being and mental health through stronger social connection and community benefits through stronger cultural participation. Hence, There is a significant untapped potential to equip Australians with a balanced view of First Nations people's artwork. Despite many initiatives aligned to the 2021 Reconciliation Australia strategy to reduce the gap between the Indigenous Australians and the broader community, the outcomes have always fallen short of the desired goals. A change in methodology is a must, and luckily, the advent of digital technology in the arts industry has provided an exciting opportunity to communicate Indigenous culture. With almost double the chance for users to interact with digital art installations than a physical form, it is prime time to capitalize on the shift in dynamics and provide an Indigenous art platform that garners the public's attention. This fundamental innovation gap has aided in defining Dreamtime's key objectives: consistency, meaningfulness, and community. In essence, these pillars aim to leverage the connectivity of technology to overcome the shortfalls of existing policy initiatives to drive the awareness and appreciation of Indigenous arts.
Atlas Consulting will now introduce our solution domain. After conducting a competitor analysis underlying 4 key metrics, Atlas Consulting has identified no existing solutions which consistently and meaningfully equip users with an interactive and immersive First Nations art and culture experience. Determining community interactions to be a critical attribute in especially fostering meaningful relationships between First Nation artists and the public community, existing solutions fail to include or effectively incorporate them. Additionally, user personalization is also significant in attracting users to consistently engage with the application by customizing for the interests, particularly of the arts and artists. After analyzing our main competitors' existing features, Atlas Consulting has discovered 2 innovation gaps: a reward system and chatbot feature, which Dreamtime will inevitably leverage. Dreamtime's reward system has been intentionally designed to convert curious art enthusiasts into repeated loyal users through daily and in-app reward points. Redeem points can also be used to support local Indigenous businesses, enabling tangible appreciation for Indigenous culture. Additionally, Dreamtime's chatbot can uniquely enable members of the public to curiously explore and seek relevant information. This results in an enhanced educational learning experience to engagingly increase social awareness of First Nation arts and culture. Further, due to gaps identified in capabilities of existing features, Dreamtime has also refined existing competitor features such as art uploading, community interaction, user personalization, and social media integration through a more seamless, meaningful, and secure process. Dreamtime Creator has been meaningfully crafted for First Nation artists. Outlining key features, the artist's profile, artwork uploads, and tags including verification has enabled an authentic portrayal of Indigenous artwork to reduce misappropriation whilst uplifting the restoration and sustenance of Indigenous culture and heritage, since arts is an essential medium to convey Indigenous culture. Further, commenting to members of the public promotes more meaningful community engagement for artists to feel more appreciated and supported. This further uplifts the sustenance and regeneration of Indigenous culture to be kept alive through continual meaningful conversations among the public community. Dreamtime Explorer has also been meaningfully crafted for art enthusiasts, travelers, and the local community. Outlining key features, the chatbot, seamless onboarding process, and intuitive navigation process offers a comprehensive and engaging educational experience. The reward system also enables them to earn points, which can then be redeemed to support local Indigenous businesses, driving consistent user engagement on the app due to direct incentives. Finally, comments, likes, and sharing capabilities enables them to show their personal appreciation to First Nation artists. Atlas Consulting will now introduce our innovation overview. Through market research and conducted surveys, Atlas Consulting has determined Dreamtime's key target users. Within the Indigenous community, since unpublished artists significantly outnumber published artists, with 80% expressing a lack of recognition or appreciation, providing a meaningfully inclusive platform for unpublished artists was crucial. Also, since 97% of Australians engage with the arts online and 90% believe Indigenous culture to be misunderstood, non-Indigenous target users were determined to consist of art enthusiasts, travelers or tourists, and also the local community to most effectively increase social awareness.
Hi, my name is Deanna. I'm a 72-year-old First Nation artist looking to gain accreditation and compensation for my contemporary Indigenous artwork. In particular, I'm looking for an online platform to gain exposure for my artwork in the hope of one day being in galleries and exhibitions across Australia. To publish artwork, I start by researching suitable galleries. During this process, I have noticed a lack of available platforms to upload my artwork conveniently and securely. Contacting galleries to arrange appointments to showcase my artwork can be time-consuming, as the rejection rate is high for unpublished artists. In the event my artwork are published in a gallery, there is a lack of appreciation for my First Nation artwork due to the limited exposure and the current COVID-19 restriction. If only I could have an easily accessible platforms to showcase the cultural significance and monitor the success of my artwork so that I can connect with the broader public, teaching them my culture and gain accreditation for my work. To get started in Dreamtime as a First Nation artist, I would need to create an artist profile by filling in my biography, uploading a profile picture, and selecting the First Nation community which I belong. My artist profile and personal details are accessible by all users who can see my artwork. If I have a social media account, I can connect it to my profile to gain exposure and showcase my artwork across different platforms. How can I post my artwork on Dreamtime? I need to upload the image of my artwork, fill in the title, description, size, type, and publication. My artwork will automatically attach to the corresponding art gallery or a specific section for unpublished artwork. After I successfully upload an artwork, I will then receive reward points. I feel fulfilled and motivated to share more of my artwork. The reward system will be covered later. As an artist, I will be able to display my upload artwork on a artwork detail page using Dreamtime's color tab and interactive buttons. Hence, I can convert my message and educate users about the true meaning of my artwork. I can also interact with other users using the comment section. I'm delighted to read any comment I received, and I can also show my appreciation by liking their comment or leave a comment. Wow, if I comment on my artwork, a creator tab will appear below my name, acknowledging my ownership of the artwork. Are there other ways I can gain reward points? Through the time-based and daily check-in reward system. Both the general user and I can receive reward points for viewing artwork or galleries for 30 seconds and check in daily within the account tab. I can redeem those points for coupons to access exclusive discounts and deals from a wide range of Indigenous food and entertainment venues.
Hi, my name is Sydney, a 21-year-old student at UTS, interested in learning and building social awareness about the Indigenous subcultural artifacts and artworks. As a user, I have conducted research to find platforms that contain Indigenous artworks. Having found the perfect application and accessibility of its collection, I found an artwork of interest. I was concerned with not getting an authentic perspective from the artist and was frustrated with the inability to interact with the community, as existing apps could not portray cultural artifacts and values. To deep dive into Dreamtime, I will need to sign up as a general user by filling in my username, email, password, and user type. To understand the purpose of the application, I can click on the What is Dreamtime button. Once signed up, I can acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land in which we meet by clicking on the Continue button. How can I understand the capabilities of the application before user interaction? Using the overlays, I can gain a wider glimpse of the features in the app and navigate seamlessly. The convergence of a seamless and intuitive UI on the homepage enables me to access the functionalities within a touch. By clicking on the See All button, I can discover more artworks. By filtering the collection, I can discover specific areas of interest. By typing on the search bar, I can search through the entire database. As I click on the artwork, I can identify the details of the artwork and verification signature to know that it's genuine. By clicking on the artist's profile, I can understand more about their personal biography and community, and an external link to the internet allows me to continue my learning. How can I store galleries that interest me? By tapping on the heart icon above each gallery, I can store my favorite collections of galleries in the Liked tab. How do I know that a gallery is close to me? A Google Map view is embedded within the gallery details containing the location of my selected gallery. But when I click on the floating icon, I receive a push notification on the closest hotspot. By zooming in and out, I can see nearby galleries as having specific points of interest help regenerate knowledge of areas. Clicking on the navigation icon will direct me from my current location to gallery, allowing me to continue my discovery and learning of Indigenous culture and artwork offline. Is there a way I can spark interactive conversations in the app? Through the chatbot, I can spark conversations by typing hi and asking a selection of questions to receive tailored responses. The chatbot provides me with endless possibilities to discover a specific and broad range of genres, to tailor my understanding of First Nations artifacts and subcultures. Am I able to share my interests with my friends? By clicking on the share icon, the application automatically stores the image and a predefined message to share with my artistic community. In the artist profile page, I can access their Pinterest and Instagram boards to reconnect with the artist outside the application, allowing me to develop a holistic understanding of their artwork and its cultural significance.
Dreamtime leverages design industry best practices from applications such as Facebook and Spotify to deliver an unparalleled user experience. The design of Dreamtime employs thoughtful usability techniques using Nielsen's usability heuristics. When setting up your profile as an Indigenous artist, you receive step-by-step instructions on how to create a profile. This help and documentation is crucial for older Indigenous artists like Diana to learn how to use the application. The consistent theme of the application and familiar icons makes it easy for Diana to quickly learn the application. Additionally, when uploading an artwork, highlighted text fields makes it easy to keep track of where you are in the form and which section you're filling out, increasing visibility. Crucially, error prevention techniques such as pop-ups ensure that Diana doesn't accidentally delete her artwork. When browsing galleries as a general user like Sydney, a quick lookout button and bottom navigation bar gives her control and freedom to seamlessly navigate the application. Furthermore, the aesthetic and minimalist design of the application gives Sydney the ability to easily preview and browse artworks. Dreamtime employs consistency and standards to increase learnability. For example, industry standard filter buttons and search bars are present in every page of the list, so Sydney knows exactly what to expect when interacting with our application. When viewing an art gallery, the real-time map view provides Sydney with visibility of system status, so she can quickly see where the gallery is located and plan a visit accordingly. In each gallery view, a heart button enables Sydney to save galleries that she's interested in engaging with, so she doesn't have to recall her favorite galleries. Color-coded tags placed at the top of each artwork allow Sydney to visually distinguish key facts about an artwork at a glance. Additionally, the More Info button on each artwork allows more advanced learners to continue their learning journey, catering for different types of users. When it comes to Dreamtime's reward system, the daily progress bar allows Sydney to see when she can next claim her daily reward by logging into the application. Pop-up messages also allow users to effortlessly track the points they earn by engaging with the application. Usability was accounted for both internally and externally at key stages of the agile development process to deliver a user-centric solution. Internally, when a new feature was developed, the functionality was rigorously tested by designated quality assurance testers. Bugs were immediately flagged on Jira and the feature underwent refinement. Externally, usability testing workshops were conducted to collect rich user feedback. These usability workshops were task-based, prompting users to conduct certain actions and documenting their comments. Usability workshops were also consistent and iterative, occurring at different stages of development. The team opted for quality over quantity, conducting tests with 3 to 4 users during each release, allowing us to move quickly and keep our sprint momentum. Valuable insights were gained from testing that allowed us to cater the app for different levels of learning, enhance engagement, and provide greater flexibility to users. The following slides showcase some of the usability workshops that Atlas Consulting conducted with end users. Atlas Consulting has identified and addressed key risks in the implementation of Dreamtime. To minimize the decline of users, we've created a reward system to incentivize continual usage and incorporated timing mechanisms within the system to prevent its exploitation. Our application is built upon the offering of Indigenous artworks, and they must be authentic. A vigorous verification process ensures this before allowing artworks to be posted on the application. With the provision of location, services, and linking to social media accounts, our app requires the handling of highly sensitive data, and the security of this data is of utmost importance. Therefore, we've utilized Firebase for our data storage needs, which provides high levels of security. It is essential to continue creating value for users to retain relevance and grow Dreamtime's user base. For our rewards offering, the expansion of available rewards is planned for greater links with businesses. To create a more immersive experience for users, the team will consider implementing AR and VR in future sprints. Furthermore, to offer users relevant content to their interests, an update is planned to personalize offerings after the onboarding section. Lastly, users will have the ability to purchase the artworks they like directly from the app. Dreamtime is a highly scalable solution as it can be used across industries. Our application can be used in the education industry in partnership with schools and institutions to make learning more engaging. Furthermore, Dreamtime can be integrated with tourism apps to increase awareness of Indigenous arts and culture among tourists.
Atlas Consulting will now introduce our team reflection. Our team designed our actual product to match our intended product as much as possible, organizing surveys, interviews, and planning poker meetings to self-organize tasks across all 4 sprints. Despite this, unforeseen circumstances meant that some deliverables had to be reprioritized to future sprints or abandoned, as shown here. In response, our team eliminated scope creep and reallocated resources to value-adding activities by running feature prioritization sessions and analyzing user feedback. Furthermore, we used this extra time to refine our solution, including fixing bugs and improving our pitch. From this, Atlas Consulting has learned about the importance of agile ways of working within cross-functional teams. In particular, our team realized the value of encouraging an open flow of communication between the Scrum Master, product owner, and development team. Our diverse team composition allowed us to realize the importance of committing to the early and continuous delivery of working software while welcoming any changing requirements from end users. Furthermore, our team embraced the use of tools including Jira and Miro to track and monitor team progress, despite most of the group initially having limited proficiency in them. Overall, working in a Scrum environment was super enlightening and gave us great insights into how teams function in the workplace. So by articulating a clear desire to define our team culture around the Agile Scrum principles and values, this allowed everyone to sustain top-of-mind awareness of the Scrum methodology within their daily activities. During Sprint 1, our team failed to adhere to Scrum practices and often overcommitted to deliverables, leading to scope creep. In response, our Scrum Master and Product Owner demonstrated strong initiative and leadership to run sprint planning and feature prioritization sessions aimed at reducing the projected workload on all team members. This ongoing commitment to agile ways of working meant that we were able to exceed expectations for Dreamtime and add functionalities well beyond our intended vision, including push notifications, chatbot, and geolocation. Looking back, our team initially struggled to allocate our time and resources productively to the delivery of working software, instead prioritizing too much time on problem identification and market research. During daily stand-ups and sprint planning sessions, updates went beyond the 15-minute threshold to 1 hour, as work had to be reviewed and finalized by all team members through a democratic chain of communication. In response, our team is scheduled individual check-ins and milestones with the Scrum Master to eliminate future bottlenecks and receive personalized feedback, while the business analyst and development team leverage tools and technologies, including Jira, Miro, and Zoom to increase the visibility of demands across information silos. So on behalf of everyone at Atlas Consulting, we'd like to thank you for watching our pitch, and we look forward to implementing Dreamtime in partnership with the Australian Red Cross.